Yo, what is good, guys? How you guys doing? Just doing another short video here, and this is going to be talking about, it's going to be interesting, guys. Interesting. This video is going to be how it feels to live on Mars. How it feels to live on Mars. Now, you might be thinking, like, what the heck you're talking about? Living in Mars? What the hell? Let me tell you how it feels to live on Mars. Let me tell you. So, because of the fact that I used to live in Chicago, right? You can see my old videos of in Chicago, record some content back in Chicago. And I used to live out there, right? Great, on the Andy. But here's the issue. Not an issue, but if you ever leave to live somewhere else, right? I drove coast to coast. I drove from Chicago to Tampa to Arizona. And in total driving, that has been like 40 hours. I think like 60 hours, to be honest, total. 60 hours, guys. Right? It was 3 days, it was like 2 days going to Florida, and then like 3 to 4 days to get from Florida to Arizona. And so I went out there, and I lived out in Arizona, and I'm in Arizona now. It's so hot, I can walk around without a shirt. But, you know, it feels like living, and this is the best way to describe it, it's like Mars. It's like, imagine leaving Earth going to Mars. It's a huge journey. It's a huge journey to go from coast to coast, right? Especially if you've never moved before. This is my first time moving too, so that whole journey to get to the other side of the country was huge. It feels like I'm in a different planet, you know, going so far away. And so now I'm out here in Arizona. And picture this. This is a good way to picture it. So once you're in Arizona, you're on your own, man. You have no one. You have nothing. You have nothing, right? And in order to get back to Earth, you need to have a car. And here's the problem. I did have a car, and my car was able to get me, you know, picture Mars in 4 different cities, right? Which is like Phoenix, Tempe. What else do we have out here? Phoenix downtown. We got the Tempe downtown. Gilbert downtown, you know. You have different downtowns. So I was able to get to those places by driving because I had a car. So I had the option and the opportunity to get back to Earth if I ever wanted to, right? Drive back to Chicago. I can use my car. My car is my transportation vehicle, guys. My car is my transportation vehicle. Now here's the issue. My car doesn't work anymore. It doesn't work. It's broken. So imagine being stuck on Mars and longing to go back to Earth, longing to go back to Chicago, all your friends and families out there. But you can't. You can't because all your stuff is here. You need your stuff to get back. And yeah, no car. So the best way now it feels like, well, here, let me put it this way. Now you're stuck in Mars. You had access to these 4 different cities, but now you only have access to one city. You're stuck in one city. And now your radius to travel has shrunken. Your spaceship, your ship is destroyed. You can't get back. You can't get back. You cannot get back. Yes, you can buy a plane ticket and all that. But I have stuff I want to bring with me too, right? I don't want to have to buy all that stuff again. And of course, I can leave all that stuff if I wanted to. And I could. You know, I could really just leave all that stuff. But I also do want to drive the journey back home because it would be an adventure, I'll tell you that. An adventure, I'll tell you that. So I'm stuck, guys. I physically feel like I'm stuck here, right? I can't. So now my question is, why would I think about this in a frequent basis? Well, it made me think about this. Man, I don't have a backup, or back at that moment when my car broke down, I don't have a car. I don't have a backup plan. And so I've been using that as a motivator to be like, hey, Mark, you need to get your shit together, figure it out, get the money, right? Get the money. All means possible. Forget about any fears you have or any emotions or struggles or laziness. Don't let that be in your way, because you have a why. And one of the whys is, how can I make more money leveraging my time and giving me the opportunity to travel, right? Because I have this dream where, just like Alex Eubank, if you watch his YouTube channel, focuses on fitness content, supplements, all these things, vlogging, all that great stuff, man. Why can't I do that? Travel around and make music and collab with different producers and DJs around the world. You know, if I had a business that was flexible like that, then I can do it, right? And I would have a car because I would have the money, right? And I want to get that, and I am going to get that. I am going to get that shit, you know? I am. So I use that as a motivator to say, hey, every single day, I'm working towards that goal. I'm working towards that. Whether my sales job or my health business that I'm in, I must remember that and push myself to taking on those challenges and pushing myself forward, even though I don't want to. Because if I don't, then I'm going to be stuck here for the rest of my life, you know? And I don't want to do that, because the time's ticking, the clock's ticking, you know? And you're going to lose that time if you don't take the action. And so I got to stop effing around and make sure that I stay in the path. And so for you guys too, I'm just putting this content out here to share my experiences for anyone who's ever moved before and now they feel kind of stuck because they put themselves in this situation. I'm just kind of sharing my experiences so you guys can learn from it if you so wish, or, you know, if you have questions or you feel the same way, because it's a big jump to leave, right? Because there's a lot of things you're not ready and prepared with. But it makes you stronger if you take the action and you have a strong why. So for now, I'm stuck in Mars with an internet connection in a small city. So, have no other way out. No other way out but win. Quite literally and physically. So, I'll keep you guys updated from my journey for getting transportation, getting the money, my businesses, and setting myself free and creating the reality that I want and that I am going to get. I am going to get that, baby. I want to get that shit, baby. And you guys are going to see it. I'm going to post about it. And you guys are going to be like, damn, son, where'd you get that? All right, that was fucking... Anyways, we'll talk soon. Let me know if you have any questions. And I will keep you guys updated on the journey. This is it, guys. This is it. Take the action and take the step. Peace.